Bagfuel, baby.
Apparently, you've been getting a lot of daggers and bows and arrows at you.
Yeah,
Welcome to the troll world.
I guess so. That's something I'm still getting
Question:
used to.
is the Dr. Umar negativity way more toxic than when you had your situation with Smif-N-Wessun? Because that was a very viral moment.
No, I don't think so, because I think on the low key, most of the people did feel what I felt. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, kind of sat in agreement with me that let's tell the truth. We, that was of our age category. We did feel like that. Big is not lying. So even that was different. The few people that might have been like, oh, he's bugging out or something like that, or, anything like that, that was just, that was minute to me. I got so much more phone calls from their own peoples, from, so many people that said, no, you was right, bro. We all felt like that. Even when we went on Drink Champs, Noriega even said that, Bigga, I kind of felt like that too. So it was something that was, it was known that if you was from that time, that's what was felt. Someone that wasn't from that time can't describe what was the feeling in 1995, 94, when, I think that was 95 when we heard that, maybe 96, between 95 and 96 when we heard that record, and it seemed like, shots was being taken at us. But I think it went over a lot of people's head because no one ever caught what I was saying, that was coming from an 18-year-old perspective, That was a whole different time. I believe that if Tupac was alive now and at the age that we have grown to now, he would be sitting in agreement with me, that if he could have avoided that whole situation, he would have probably did it different. Look what it really turned out to. It didn't turn out good for, neither one of those brothers.
When you sat down with Umar, do you feel like there's any certain things you wish you not get back, but different angles you would have with the exchange of dialogue between y'all two?
No. The dialogue was extremely needed. Everybody have to choose their choice eventually, We all have to choose what side we on. And that is what I was bringing forth to the table. Most people reacted off a clip of a
That's
5-hour interview. It was an 8-minute clip that I got most of those reactions on. So no one even known what triggered me. If people watch me and was really keeping up with me, they know I'm the type that usually is quiet until I'm triggered. So obviously, when you watch the full interview, you will see that when that clip was played, it was something that had triggered me into that. I sat quiet for 37 minutes exactly before that clip.
So you talked to Dr. Umar Johnson for 5 hours?
5 hours.
That's crazy.
So if he, with that alone, he's never did an interview that I've seen for 5 hours. So if he thought that I was this idiot fool, and you know what I'm saying, and how they try to drag me on the internet, I don't think that man would have stayed here for
But why are you worried about what they say
5 hours.
on YouTube and on the net? Like, why are you worried about it?
Because, S.O. me and you come from a different type of world. You know what I'm saying? That I know that's hard to bite when, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even look.
Yeah, when
What he's saying, back in the day before the internet, when people would talk, there would be a response.
But that's why you don't even look, because it's not the same thing. It's like a dude talked to me. A dude called me yesterday, and he was like, "I'm trying to have the same impact that 50 had in our rap," and I said, and this was no slight to him. He understood me. It wasn't. I said, "You don't even drop records like 50 dropped records, right? 50 was dropping mixtapes. Boom. It was a whole different. It was a whole different time. They were selling CDs. There wasn't no net selling music and stuff like that. Then you got 50. He signed to Eminem and Dr. Dre. So you got all of these things. Then he had to get shot and almost lose his life on top of that. You got all of these things that made 50 Cent. You just can't turn around and be 50 Cent. You feel what I'm saying?
Be
So,
yourself.
yeah, so, but all of these different things, they just take time, right? And knowing that you're growing and knowing what you got to do, watching and looking at comments while you're having growth has never been positive. I seen one really positive comment, because even when people talk to you about positivity, you don't know them. It could be bullshit. It doesn't matter. One girl said, yo, I really love this nigga talking about me, but I wish he would get his teeth fixed. That's the only positive comment that I had. You know why? Because she was right. I knew what I had to do, and I went from that point and said, you know what? I'm listening to this girl, and I'm gonna spend my money to go get my teeth fixed. That's the only positive comment, and that was actually negative, but the way she put it, it was positive because she gave me credit and was like, I just wish he would do this, because if I'm gonna be on TV and I'm gonna be watching this nigga, it would be nice if he got his fucking teeth fixed. That's the only comment I got.
I think, you know, from Bigga sitting down when he first started and being quiet and picking his spots, and then as he got comfortable with us, and now that's like a quick 180. Now you're doing the throne room, the bigger picture. Everything is high octane. I can understand him like trying to see all the feedback and learning. I think over time we know the character of who he is. There's one day he's just gonna be like, I don't care. It's so fresh and brand new to him. It's gonna be a day he's like, I don't read that shit.
You don't think you could see why he do it, because that's what you do?
No,
No.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying,
No,
because
but here's the difference.
that's what
But
you
here's
do.
the difference.
Like,
But I don't let it cripple me. I don't let it do anything. Like, you see how you can pick out which ones make sense? You like the teeth one? You know 99% of it is bullshit. It is what it is. I've done this for years. Like, oh my God, if you're gonna jump out the window for every comment, you're finished. You're finished. That's just really what it is.
Bigga got the notifications on his phone.
Yeah, I mean, but he's still learning how to. What people don't understand.
I don't know how to
That's
turn off
every
the
comment.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
no,
That's
what
every
I'm saying,
comment.
but you got to understand. I'm trying to get to the point of he's like you with the technology thing. There was things I had to show him with the gram. He's gonna have to have somebody come in, recater it for him. He probably doesn't have anybody to do it, and now that we know the type of businesses he runs and all the time on his phone, he don't even got time to even try to figure out how to work his phone outside of the standard business he's running. Just like the shit you deal with from the management standpoint of Bagfuel, this and that. There's certain shit you're like, I'm not dealing with this on a contents digital level. And I get it. I get it. This shit ain't no manual to this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've heard the same thing. Everybody tell me, including my wife, including Space Goes Bigger, don't pay attention to the comments. You know, don't.
I think over time, it's gonna be like irrelevant to you. Like,
Angela Yee paid attention to the comments, and she had to stop. And we spoke to her. I was like, why was you looking at everybody for some reason, and everybody that pays attention to the comments can't take it? That be the bad part about it. I'm the one that don't give a fuck, and when I'm looking at to see the money we making, it'll be 3 comments there, 2 comments. That's how I see it from YouTube Studio. I never even go on YouTube, so I don't see the mass abundance of comments. I might see 1 or 2, and now for me in 2024, I said I'm not even responding to the doo-doo heads. I'm not even looking at their comments. I'm on my own mission right now.
but what you said, if it wasn't for YouTube Studios, I wouldn't see them. Like, I'm not actively looking for that shit. Like, you know, somebody might point it out. That's just a fact. Like, I don't look at it. I'm not sitting here capping. The gram, like even Angela said, it's hard because you're getting the notification. You might see one, but overall, niggas don't really look for that shit. You're so focused on being the best who you trying to be. All that other shit is irrelevant after a while. I've done this for years. Like, ain't much people can tell me they haven't said 10 years ago. It's the same shit.